heard me right. My product is proven to make that untamable slug of yours a slinger's best friend. For those fortunate enough to obtain a quantity from this extremely limited supply, I guarantee the potency and efficacy 100%, or my name isn't Dr. Harlan E. Blakk.
This is how you reel them in, son.
I feel obliged to warn you, there won't be enough for everyone. If you'll make an orderly line, my assistant Thaddeus will see to you.
Give me 2! I'll take 3!
You, kind sir, will have to wait in line with everyone else.
No, I'm not buying. I'm only wondering if my eyes are playing tricks on me. You see, I could swear you look exactly like the gentleman I denied permission to be here.
You can't stand in the way of science. I have a valuable product, and people should be free to make up their own minds.
Well, these people listen to me, my cavern, my rules. And what happens to people who break my rules?
Bad things, Mr. Dare.
That's right. Bad things.
Father, we should go.
Listen here, you little coward. Your father never backs down. Never.
Your sheep may not mind, but no one tells me what to do. What makes us who we are? Is it pain, suffering, triumph in the face of unbeatable odds? Or is it something else?
Pass me the blaster, you fool!
In my case, a moment's hesitation revealed a much greater truth.
What's the matter with you? Give me the blaster!
Surrender! I surrender.
Oh, you don't have to worry, Doctor. I'm feeling generous today. I'll even allow you to leave with something. Your life.
Father!
I said he'll leave with his life. Nothing else. Unless you have a problem with that?
Father! No! Father! Father!
Step foot in this cavern again and you will suffer. Time you learn what real work is, son.
Whoa!
Take him to the mines.
No!
The truth is, in this life, we only have ourselves.
And so it is here, on this great field of battle. A day that Slugterra will long remember. The day we crushed our enemies and returned our leader to his rightful place. Now who's with me?
Go ahead and soften them up for us. Then we'll go rescue Dr. Blakk ourselves.
And get the reward.
How do you know there'll even be one? Dr. Blakk probably doesn't even know we're here to spring him.
Dr. Blakk always rewards those loyal to him. Hear that? Rewards. So go on. Show them what you got. And we'll get a sneak peek at their defenses.
Into the breach for victory! I'm here for Dr. Blakk. Hand him over, or there will be consequences.
We'll take the consequences.
Ah!
We're lucky they're too greedy to work together.
Stalagmite 17 may be nearly impossible to break out of, but it's not completely impervious to someone breaking in.
Never you worry. There is nothing they can throw at us that Pronto and his merry band of heroes can't stop. We got things covered here, Eli. Better get back to your post.
Fine. Call me if you need me.
Let me guess. Some of my associates are outside, attempting to rescue me?
They're wasting their time.
Loyal to a fault. Usually when we meet, you're running away from my ghouls. Now we have a chance to talk, face to face.
I'll pass.
Oh, come now. You mean to tell me you have nothing to ask me?
Now that you mention it, yeah. You could be anything you want. Why be evil? Why not use your power for good?
Not everyone can be the hero, Eli. And if you want to know the answer to that question, to understand who I am, we need to go back to where it all started. Slag Rock Cavern. In its day, you'd never find a more wretched place. We had our own brand of justice here. Only the strong survived. And if you were quick and clever, you'd do even better. Lording over it all, the gangster, Vigo Dare. I learned quickly how to take care of myself in more ways than one. To get ahead, you had to be a good slug slinger. And even as a young man, I was very good.
Yeah, it's him, boss.
Relax, kid. You think I care about a watch? Heh. You're working for me now. Any questions?
What happens if I say no?
We got a comedian here, boys.
He only picks the best, you know.
I don't take orders from anyone.
You'll get used to it. I did. You don't want to cross him.
And so I began my employment for Vigo Dare, the same man that ran my worthless father out of town and pressed me into servitude. It wasn't entirely unpleasant. For the first time in my life, I never wanted for anything, materially speaking. I learned the ways of commerce and how fear can be a tremendous motivator. In no time, I had more than proven my worth. I also learned a valuable lesson. No matter how loyal you are, no matter how hard you work, you're always expendable.
Best move yourself, Jimmo Shane.
You're one of Vigo's boys. A long way from Slag Rock, aren't ya?
My mistake wasn't challenging a Shane. It was thinking that if I held my ground, it would show my loyalty. 6 months, and not a word. I was, as you put it, left to rot. And upon my return...
I lost an entire shipment because of you. Step foot in this cavern again, and you will suffer.
I had heard those words before. It was the best thing that could have happened to me. It set me on a journey that would end where I am today.
Back in jail?
I learned something from that two-bit gangster. Power is everything. To have power, you must be feared. And the best way for me to be feared was to become a better slug slinger than anyone else. For years, I trained in secret, preparing myself for a reawakening. Only one person would stand in the way of that. Your father.
Sorry, guys. We didn't sign up for a job like this.
Give up, Shane Gang! You're all that's left!
That's a big negative.
The cavalry just arrived.
Security slingers? They're just a bunch of mall cops.
Retreat and run away!
Are we glad to see you?
You can always count on us security slingers. Whether it's a mall or a movie house, the playground or the pool.
Well, now that includes prisons.
Booyah!
Slugs are power. The more you have, the stronger you are. But you have to know how to use them, how to bend them to your will. I would duel anyone who would accept my challenge, and many who did not. I did lose, but increasingly less. Then, one day, a stranger walked out of the mist.
The unbeatable master. I know how this part of the story goes. She told me herself.
Surely you know there are two sides to every story, Eli.
Again.
Both of us worthy, but she could only pick one.
Evil is in your heart, Thaddeus Blakk. There is no place for that in a slug slinger. Forgive me, Thaddeus.
I don't need you. I don't need anyone. I am going to be the best. And I will not be stopped!
This one will be great trouble for you, Will Shane.
What's your business here, mister?
Payback.
Well, well, the comedian returns. Still got my watch? It's over. I surrender.
This cavern belongs to me now. Anyone still loyal to Vigo Dare will leave with him or suffer the same humiliation. Those of you willing to pledge loyalty to me will be rewarded. They'll be back working for me within a month.
So you beat Vigo, captured his cavern, made yourself rich? You had everything you wanted. Why did you need to create ghouls?
Not yet. Not even close. My forces were growing, and so was my ambition. I took a broken-down cart line and turned it into the backbone of commerce in Slugterra. Many were more than willing to provide me the rights of way I needed. Others needed more convincing. Jim O'Shane had grown old and weak. He was of little consequence until there was a changing of the guard. The new Shane was more of a complication.
It has to stop, Blakk. The intimidation, the dirty dueling, the stealing and cheating.
You're in no position to dictate terms to me, Will Shane. Get in there, you worthless runt!
You don't have to do this, you know.
Perhaps I didn't make myself clear.
Wasn't talking to you. It's okay. You'll be safe with me. You'll never be a slugslinger, Thaddeus. No slug will ever willingly work with you again.
Then I'll find another way. Something better. And then, Will Shane, you will know what it's like to lose everything. For years I studied, analyzed, tested, and retested. I knew everything there was to know about slugs, except how to make them loyal to me. And then I found something interesting. The ancient text spoke of the primal forces that made the slugs, about good and evil, and of darker forces beneath us, waiting to be unleashed. And then I found it. The wellspring of ghouling. Dark water. But I would need more than what little seeped through the cracks. Much more. I began a series of dark water experiments. Through trial and error, I knew I was onto something never before seen. Then it happened. A portal to the deep caverns opened, and I was pulled in. The effects of this trip would wreak havoc on my body. But it was well worth it. You have something I need. The Dark Bane supplied me with dark water, and in exchange, I agreed to allow one of them to disguise itself and return with me.
You know how dangerous dark water is. And the Dark Bane? I've met them. They want to conquer Slugterra, and then...
They may be strong, but the Dark Bane are backwards and naive. They'll agree to anything when the hint of escape is dangled in front of them.
You're being played, Blakk.
We'll see. Once I had the dark water, it was a matter of trial and error. Success was mine. My first test subject was obvious.
Huh? What's happened to you? You look like a ghost.
Funny you should mention that.
Is that a slug? Blakk, what have you done to it?
I fixed it. Made it better. Good enough to finally beat you. The power I could never imagine!
Corrupting slugs? You can destroy all Slugterra! Blakk! Stop this! Blakk! Blakk!
It took me some time to perfect the ghouls, but the rest, as they say, is history.
No! What happened to my father? You're the only one who knows! Where did he go? You're beyond twisted, you know that? You tell me everything! Everything except the one thing I need to know most!
Perhaps you might consider sharing a few stories of your own in exchange. The Shanes do have a few secrets. This so-called burning world, for example?
Forget it. The Shane secrets are gonna stay that way.
Pity.
That's the last of them, citizens.
Eli, it's over.
Sorry to break it to you, but your lackeys plan to bust you out tanked.
They mean well. But this situation calls for a somewhat different approach, and only one of my associates is prepared for that.
What is he doing?
It's time.
As it turns out, I'm expecting some new associates. They seem to be arriving now. I have only
only begun to unleash my power on Slugterra. The Shanes will soon be no more. Slugterra will be mine, and there is nothing you can do to stop it.
No!
I enjoyed our little chat.
I don't know how that Terra portal worked, but we're lucky that only 4 Darkbane came through.
And with Nacho, that makes 5 here in Slugterra. We have to make sure Blakk doesn't try it again. After all you did to hold back his minions, I'm just sorry I let him get away.
It's not your fault, Eli. We'll go after Dr. Blakk again. We'll find another way to hold him.
No. Dr. Blakk is not a man that can ever be jailed. He'll have to meet his fate another way. For now, we've got a bigger battle to fight. We're gonna need all the help we can get. We need to get ready, and we need to spread the word.
Well, what are we waiting for? To victory!
The distress call came from this island!
The beach seems calm enough, but something doesn't feel right.
So much for calm!
Kinda rough out here.
Gonna be rougher once we hit the beach. Black's forces are dug in deep. Beast mode! Cord, we need cover!
On it! Yeah, that's my boy! Unless we take out that pillbox here, we're gonna be buried in this trench permanently.
Burpee, Jules, it's double barrel time!
Did I miss anything?
Just barely.
Okay, we did it. But I'm willing to bet that was the easy part.
What happened here?
Blakk Guards moved in a few weeks ago, built that beachhead and took the town. Overwhelming forces led by someone or something I've never seen before. And I've seen plenty. We've been trying to fight back, but most of the caverns' native slugs have been captured and taken to a stronghold in the center of the island. Blakk Guards are turning them into ghouls. All of our attempts to stop them have failed.
Without slug energy, this cavern will die. We need to get to that stronghold and bust those slugs out. Fast!
I wish it was that easy. First, you'll have to get past this blockade on the road out of town.
No sweat.
Oh, this roadblock makes what you just fought look like a walk on the beach. And it's the only way to the stronghold.
But once we get past the blockade, it looks like there's a back way to the stronghold. Here, through this jungle.
If we sneak up that way, we might be able to free the slugs without firing a shot.
Yeah, but if we do have to fire a shot, we're gonna need every slug we've got. And then some.
Then take my slug.
Thanks. What's his name?
Who names their slugs?
I do.
Cool.
I'll call you Rookie. What's he do?
Beats me. I don't have a blaster. Never seen him hit velocity.
Well, we'll find out soon enough. See what you can do with him, Burpee.
I'll assemble a group. Our resistance isn't what it was, but I've still got some strong slingers still standing.
Thanks. But you and your two need to stay here to keep this side of the island protected.
Well, they certainly won't mind the rest. Are you sure?
Positive. Meet us at the blockade after we have it secured. Knuckle up, guys! We're going live! Burpee, we've got a lot of fire from that roadblock. I need a distraction.
Consider it done. Jinx! Oh, double jinx!
Double
You want me
jinx!
smoothie?
You owe me a larva vomit sandwich!
Ugh.
Good job! Ready to go Megamorph, Burpee? That was Rookie. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah.
Let's take that bruiser down!
Good work, Shane. We'll set a post here to protect your backside. Good luck.
Thanks. Okay, Shane Gang. If we're gonna take this stronghold by surprise, we have to leave now.
The back entrance is tantalizingly near. Quietly, cave troll. Much as I long for combat, stealth has become our greatest weapon. I cannot stress enough our undeniable requirement for silence.
Go get Spinner.
I gotta put that in the prank library.
Yes! So much for sneaking in quietly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that everyone in the place is aiming a weapon at us.
Well, if it isn't everyone, it might as well be. Look, it's a dark bane. Incoming!
Let me see. Our cover has been blown. We are vastly outnumbered, and the gigantic dark bane from the pits of the deep caverns is spanning the largest cavern I have ever seen. And they think they have a chance against Fronto? I've seen these ones before. Step up the ghouling process. I want the last of these slugs turned now!
I felt it too, Burpee.
Those guys are ghouling slugs like there's no tomorrow. We gotta find a way through those walls.
My blaster needs more time before I can use the double barrel again.
What about a megamorph?
Sure, but how do I get it up to speed? I guess we'll just have to work with what we have. Ready, Burpee? Don't mean to rush you, Burpee, but we're getting hammered here. You just want me to shoot you at the wall? Okay, Burpee, do what you gotta do.
Get that in furnace and ghoul him!
Burpee! Well, we've got to take this hill and free those slugs. Burpee risked everything for this cavern. All he'd ask is that we do the same, and we're not gonna let him down. So let's save Burpee and the rest of those slugs! Rookie? Are you sure? In that case, guess there's no time like the present to see what you can do. Save your best slugs for the real threat, the Dark Bane! Good job!
Ha! The ghouling machine is nearby! Follow me! By follow me, I, of course, mean after you. I don't care in what order I shoot you. I have enough ghouls for everyone!
Hit him high, Cord!
I can't hit him at all!
No, but you distracted him.
Little Shane, if you're the best this world has to offer, Slugterra is doomed! Get away from that machine! The ghouling process is not yet complete! I'll smash you like a maggot!
You filthy slug!
You won't do squat, Darkbane!
This is far from over! It's only just begun!
Well, rookie, looks like you're a full-fledged member of my bandolier of brothers.
The cavern is brightening. Given time, it will heal.
Looks like another win for the Shane gang.
No, it isn't. Distress calls, Eli. Multiples. Blakk is on the move.
It wasn't just this cavern. He's taking all of Slugterra! Well, he's in for a fight. We'll confront him and the Darkbane head-on, like we've just done, and show that his ghouling terror is no match for the Shane gang. Slugterra will not fall.